Hey everyone, so I thought that this would be a good opportunity for me to talk about herx's or Herxheimer reactions. I am currently in the middle of one. It's not a severe one, but it's pretty mild and it's pretty noticeable. I'm thinking that it was caused by me adding a new herbal supplement. Sorry, no, not an herbal supplement, a probiotic to my vitamin regimen. I am experiencing brain fog, just losing my train of thought, and a lot of muscular pain in my shoulders. I'm also noticing that my face feels more puffy. Um, I think that I'm retaining water, which means that there is inflammation going on. I struggled with issues with weight from Lyme, and there's a lot of people that say that it's not possible for Lyme to cause weight problems, but for me it really did, and I'm actually at the best weight I've ever been now because the Lyme, it completely decimated my adrenals. My cortisol levels were off the charts, and I just was lacking in so many different hormones because it was just messing everything up. So I'm still recovering from that. It's a long process, but I noticed that when I do have a reaction, I know that I retain water. It's pretty interesting. Um, let's see. Back to the herx. So I am just detoxing as much as possible. I'm taking and drinking. Um, I'm taking magnesium and I'm drinking lemon water at the same time. That really helps me in my personal experience. It helps. It helps make me feel better and lessen the symptoms. I am gonna eat some fresh organic dark leaf greens. The compounds in those leaves and in the vegetables, they can actively bind to toxins that are floating around in your bloodstream, and they get deposited into your colon. Um, and it binds to those toxins, and it helps get it all out, so it doesn't stay inside of your colon, get reabsorbed into your bloodstream again. I am actually going to take a Epsom salt bath tonight. I haven't taken one in a while because I haven't herxed in a really long time. So that should help me out too. The same way with detoxing, it will cause me to sweat, um, and I will get some toxins out of my body that way because the skin is the largest organ in the body, and there's a lot of surface area, so a lot of stuff can come out. And then finally, I am going to rest as much as possible before I have to work tomorrow. Fortunately, I work at a desk job. Well, I guess I could say fortunately and unfortunately, because movement is definitely beneficial when you're going through a herx because it gets the blood flowing, it gets you to detox a little bit faster because more blood can get to your liver and get to your kidneys, so it can actively eliminate stuff. But at the same time, you don't want to overdo it at the same time. So I am just going to rest as much as possible and get to bed early tonight. And when I go to work tomorrow morning, I am going to make it my mission to walk around the area that I work in the sunlight, in the warm spring weather that we're experiencing where I live, and just get some natural sunlight and just try to remain positive and know that this Herxheimer reaction is going to go away eventually. Um, I am going to post another video this weekend. I'm going to talk about co-infections because I think that they're kind of overlooked. It's kind of like all about, people like say that Lyme disease, it's like an umbrella term, and they are sometimes talking about co-infections at the same time. So I'm going to start talking about that in more detail, and specifically about the co-infections that I've been treated for and experienced, which are Bartonella and Babesia, which are two incredibly malicious monsters, in my opinion. It made my Lyme disease treatment just for the Lyme bacteria seem like a walk in the park. Um, those two, the Bartonella and the Babesia, like those are definitely microbes to be reckoned with. I have never experienced anything like what they caused. So I'm excited to talk about that and how I got over all of those hurdles with those co-infections. I'm also gonna show everyone all the herbal supplements that I take on a daily basis, and I'm still taking them now. The road is not over. So I'm gonna go into more detail about these herbs and tell people what they're used for, what microbes they're used to treat, and so on. So thank you, and hopefully people got some advice about herxes